Welcome back yet again to Anor Londo. We have returned to wreak vengeance upon the knights that took our souls in the first game. But here we are, yes, back in Anor Londo in Dark Souls 3 now, and it is a fantastic nod to fans of the original Dark Souls to actually bring us back to one of the most notorious areas in the entire series and show us the ravages of the future and what has happened to it. It is a really nice, clean and bright area in the first Dark Souls, where it feels like it's the area where royalty would be, where the Queen's Guard would be, and etc., etc. And it's reflected in that it's like the biggest, most high-end area in the game. And then to come back now and see it that it's just in ruins is just, it's fantastic, man. I did not expect this. I was stoked that this wasn't spoiled for me and that I actually got to experience this without it being spoiled. So I was really, really happy to actually come back, and I was like, no way, this is excellent. So of course we're in ONS's room right now, and we're fighting Aldrich, the Devourer of Gods. Now this is actually one of the Lords of Cinder. This is the second Lord of Cinder that I have fought so far in Dark Souls 3 and recorded. I should say that as of the time of recording this particular commentary, I've actually fought another Lord of Cinder. I just got off a play session about 30 odd minutes ago, and I fought, and maybe I defeated him, maybe I didn't. I don't want to spoil it for you. But anyway, I did fight a third Lord of Cinder, but we'll get back to this guy. This is, of course, Aldrich Devourer of Gods. The fight itself doesn't really get too bad until the phase where you do enough damage and he goes into his fire phase. Now the arrows that he spawns and shoots like that last much longer when he's in the fire phase. They will kill you very quickly. If you just stand in the path of them, you need to get out of the way. If you stand there, they will kill you almost immediately. You can get hit by the tail end and sort of roll out. The thing that makes this really cheap is you'll see there that when the arrows are falling, he also starts casting these really, really strong soul spears, and they're like a dark magical soul spear. So what happens is you're frantically trying to dodge these arrows that are hitting you and chasing you, and while you're trying to dodge those, he's casting these incredibly fast, very hard-hitting soul spears at you. And with my current stats, one of those hits me for about 60% of my life, and that is not good. That is not good, especially when these arrows can kill you so quickly. So you've got to kind of keep your momentum, but you've also got to shift your direction every now and again. So you can't just be running in one direction when you're trying to dodge. You'll see that's how much the soul spear hits for there. You can't just run in one direction when you're trying to dodge the arrows. You need to throw in a couple of dukes in case soul spears are on their way, so you can dodge them. It's very difficult to dodge an attack like the arrows and keep the boss in focus, because generally you're running away, so the boss is out of your field of vision. Very difficult to actually dodge and keep him in your field of view. You can do it, you've just got to sort of swing the camera around, but it's a little awkward. So I just found that sharp direction changes would help me. I almost died there, man. Almost died there. Speaking of almost died, I will have a bonus clip at the end of this particular video. You may have remembered the heartbreaking clip that I had at the end of my Demon King video. There's a very, very similar clip that I experienced with this guy. I think this guy probably took me, I want to say 5, maybe a maximum of 6 attempts. It really wasn't that difficult. Generally when I fight a boss, the first 1 or 2 attempts are just data gathering. I go in and of course I try and beat it, but I really just try and get in the mode where I try and learn the patterns and learn the attacks. But yeah, I think it was about the 4th attempt it will be the bonus clip, so that you'll definitely hang around and check out that bonus clip, man. It's absolute heartbreaker. But there we are, boss defeated. That is the second Lord of Cinder, like I said, that I have fought and recorded. There will be another video coming up tomorrow after this one. So you'll see this one, and then tomorrow there'll be another video. I think the next one will be another Lord of Cinder. I don't think I've got any other bosses recorded. 10, 11. Yeah, so this was a 10th boss I fought, and the 11th boss is another Lord of Cinder. There's sort of another boss fight in there as well. I don't know whether I'll leave it in the clip. It's a little bit nasty the way they introduce you to the boss, but you may see it in that clip. But anyway, that's it. There's my stats. I haven't leveled up that far. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how you went with this particular boss. Any troubles, or did you just wreck it? Are you the best? Anyway, we'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.